Hey, welcome back. Noticed lately there's been a pretty good increase in traffic on both my YouTube channel and on the Tom's Techniques website. So it looks like guys are getting back in the shop, and after spending the time outside during the summer and the fall like myself. And you're probably going to be looking for things to do here pretty soon. I see it's snowing out there now today. Most of the day it's been snowing, so it seems like a good time to spend inside. Let me tell you a little bit about Tom's Techniques. I used to teach industrial arts and vocational machine shop in high school back in the 70s, and I enjoyed it quite a bit before I took a job in industry and moved on. But last year my son suggested that I start a website, or at least a YouTube channel, and make a few videos to share some of the things I've learned in the industry and in the trade over the years. So I took him up on it, and he built me a website, set it up and got it running, and I started making videos as just kind of an experiment to see how it went over, and it actually went over pretty well. I think I'm up to about 65 or 70 videos now and around 20,000 subscribers. Thank you very much. But when I went in and I started doing it, I didn't really have a plan. I didn't really know where it would go. It was kind of an experiment to try different things. But now that we're getting into the second year, I have a better idea of what I want to do, and a lot of new ideas to address. A lot of you guys have sent in emails and messages through YouTube with suggestions of things to do, and I take those very seriously, and I keep track of them. So a lot of those things I'll be addressing this year. And well, one of the things I'm going to be doing is I think this is going to be definitely a seasonal thing. I'm going to do it through the winter, and then when spring comes around, that's going to be it. Because unlike a lot of these guys on YouTube, I work full time. I spent 11 to 12 hours outside the house during the week with my job, so that doesn't leave a lot of time during the week, and weekends blast by pretty quickly too. So I don't have as much time as a lot of people, especially when the summer months roll around. Spring comes around, I'm ready to get the heck outside. I'm an outdoors guy. We have a place in the UP. This last year I bought myself a dirt bike. I'm 60 years old, but it's never too old to have fun, so I got myself a dirt bike, and the boys and I have been burning up the trails in the UP. We hunt a lot, we fish a lot, we golf, we hike, you name it. We're outside most of the summer and most of the fall. So I've been having a great time. When I dropped out in the spring, there was a whole lot of whining going on, but that's too bad. I had a great time. But I'm back, so I have a lot of new ideas. One of the first things I want to do is, when I did one of the last project tutorial I did on the lathe carriage stop, the micrometer carriage stop, I used a clamp tight knurling tool to make that, and there was a lot of interest in that. So I went and designed one up of my own, and today I finished detailing all the drawings, and I built a page on the website for that project, and that took some serious time. It's amazing what you forget when you don't do it over the summer. But I got it all figured out, and I got the page built on Tom's Techniques website. You'll find it under the intermediate project tutorials. It's a clamp tight knurling tool. You can go there and open it up and go to the page, and there are links on the page to all the drawings, so you can take a look at the drawings and see what's coming up. I had hoped to shoot the first video on it today, but I ran out of time. I spent all my time working on the website. So at least all the drawings are up, and hopefully I'll get to shooting a video here sometime this week. Other things I have in mind, a lot of you guys send in ideas. Well, obviously the first thing is this clamp tight knurling tool. We'll get going on that. It's not a big project. There are like 4 machine parts in it, so it won't take that long, but we'll crank that out. And then I have some instructional videos I'd like to do. One of them is just a basic lathe video on turning between centers. I'll show you a few things on that. I'm going to do a milling video on milling with extra long end mills. If you want to mill a deep slot or a deep pocket, I'll show you how to do that without breaking the end mill. There's some tricks of the trade involved with that. I'll show you a little bit about how to use a sine bar, both on the milling machine and on a surface plate for inspection. We'll go through that. I get a lot of, on all the tool bit grinding videos I did, I had a lot of comments by people saying, oh, you have to make sure and keep that tool cool. You know, you have to quench it all the time. You don't want it to get too hot and lose its temper. Well, that's not a correct statement. And those tool bits are high-speed steel, and they have what's called good hot hardness. It means they can take a lot of heat before they start losing their temper. They're not like carbon steel. So I want to do a short video on that to show you, just demonstrate how that works. You know, how hot you can actually get a high-speed steel tool bit before it starts losing its temper, and it's pretty darn hot. You wouldn't want to be holding on to it. So I'm going to do a video on that. And some of you know I'm big into safety. Being an industrial arts teacher, I've always been stressing safety whenever I'm working around machines, and I try to include as many videos as I can on that. One of the things I want to do a video on is entanglement. That's a very serious safety issue for people working in shops, usually alone like me, or you know, most of you guys are working by yourself, and you get tangled up on a piece of rotating machinery. It can be pretty bad. I mean, you can get seriously injured or killed. So I want to do a video on that. I've been thinking about it for a while on how to do it without hurting myself or destroying my camera, and I think I figured out a way to do it. So it'll be pretty sensational once I get around to doing it. So that's one of the things on my list. Other than that, I'm back. I'm alive. I'm not sick. I'm not injured. I'm back. I'm ready to make some videos. Got a lot of good ideas. If you guys have any more ideas, send them to me on the website. That's the best place, or on YouTube, and let me know what you want to hear, and I'll see if I can address it. So that's all I have tonight. Like I said, maybe I'll get the first video out later this week. So I guess I'll see you then.